let's move topics here, because I do know that you want to get into a very serious topic here. And this is about the insanely weird disappearance of General Neil McCasland. So, about a couple weeks ago, Neil McCasland said to his wife he was going out for a walk and a jog. He's 68 years old, retired Major General in the United States Air Force, does not take his wallet, does not take his keys, does not take his phone, and completely vanishes.
Off the face of the earth.
There are no clues. There are nothing going on about this. I mean, everybody seems a little bit stumped to what has been released right now. But I mean, we don't know what the FBI or the military branches that are investigating this, because look, military branches are investigating this because this guy had some deep secrets in the back of his brain. Bob, what do you know about this?
Oh, I think it's foul play. I don't know what it's for. We learned today that a woman that worked for him before disappeared on a hike on the same day. I don't know what's going on. I hope he didn't run off with her. That would be really, really bad. But I'm just telling you, this is not on the up and up. And the insiders have now mobilized. They are going, uh-oh, what the heck? And his wife made an announcement that he did not have dementia. There was a picture taken of him 2 days before up on the mountain with somebody, and they were hiking up. They were rock walking up a mountain. No, he is not. He did not have dementia.
Here's the thing. We first learned of Neil McCasland's name in the UFO world through the WikiLeaks emails between Tom DeLonge and John Podesta.
Correct.
And that's how we kind of learned that this guy was involved and had knowledge of the UFO programs. What those programs were, it's never been really clearly defined. Many believe it had maybe to do with crash retrievals and parts of these craft that have been dissected. Others believe it might have anything to do with alien contact whatsoever. But we do know that he was somebody in the know. Although outside of that, from what we know, he hasn't really played in the UFO world since then, Bob. So
correct.
Is it
when the insiders that were moving toward disclosure did not get the precedent they wanted, they backed off. They wanted Hillary Clinton to win and made a plan to do disclosure when she got into office. And when she did not get into office and Trump got elected, they did not quite know what to do. So Tila Stars Academy got pushed forward, and it's been a long time getting to a decent place. But I got to tell you, the general public now believes in this stuff and is regularly, the level of laughter and derision has fallen dramatically in public. People talk. I hear people talking about stuff in public. People that and they don't know who I am, but they're still talking about it. And this is at random. It's really interesting.
Do you think his disappearance is foul play, or do you think it has something to do with UFOs? Because the way the UFO community is, we like to blow things out of proportion at times. And just because this guy has a tie-in to the community, maybe they think that it was something that was, government initiated, or maybe even a different country initiated. Now, I did find it interesting, Bob, that in the statement that his wife released that would like wildfire over X, right at the end, she said she didn't think it was aliens coming to get him. I don't know why she would throw in that kind of humor in such a weird situation, but trauma makes people do strange things. I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. Just your overall thoughts. Do you think it was just somebody picked him up and said, hey, let's grab this guy? Or do you think it was something nefarious from the government, or maybe some sort of adversary? Or was it aliens?
He was accustomed to looking over his shoulder, given what he did. And so I can't see anything that says this is not nefarious. If he was harmed or dead, we would have already found him. And they've looked in every culvert, in every drainage ditch. They've looked everywhere. And to me, wherever he has left the area. A team of remote viewers I asked to do something, blind target, pretty much said he had gone into an underground facility. There are underground facilities, lots of them near Albuquerque. So Albuquerque has the Kirtland Air Force Base that surrounds Sandia Laboratories and takes care of its security. And just to the west of Kirtland Air Force Base and Sandia Labs are the mountain revetments where nuclear weapons are stored. That place is covered up with stuff that's underground. It's under constant security. Nothing about this smells right.
Now, General McCasland grew up in an Air Force. Let's give a little bit of a rundown of him. He grew up in an Air Force family. His father was killed in a flying accident when he was young. A mother eventually remarried another airman. Neil McCasland was a major general in the U.S. Air Force when he retired. He was an astronautical engineer, former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory. He is currently the director of technology at Applied Technology Associates. Yep. You know, this is a guy who went to the United States Air Force Academy, graduating with a bachelor's of science degree in astronautical engineering in 1979. He received a full scholarship from the Hertz Foundation, attended MIT for a master's degree in aeronautical engineering, estimation and controls. I mean, this is a smart guy. This is a guy who really knows how to use his brain here, Bob.
And the last job he had, the one you named, if he had a medical problem that affected his mental capacities, he would not be in the job. Not only that, given the secrets he held, he would be in a confining care facility.
In your estimation, do you think it was another government that took him? Do you think it was somebody because of the UFO story? I mean, people want to try and tie this to the UFO story, Bob.
I think it's more likely he was taken by bad actors than it is about UFOs. I don't know, though. We need some clue to make a decision.
And currently, there is no other evidence. Like, nothing has been released. Okay. He's been gone for 2 weeks. I mean, you know it's serious with this guy, and they grabbed the wrong person.
I think the sheriff's department has voted. They've canceled the silver alert.
But either way, when you look at the branches that are looking in for this guy, McCasland, you not only have police, you have the FBI, you have a couple of other alphabet agents.
Well, you have AFOSI, Air Force.
AFOSI is looking into it from the Air Force. I mean, there are a lot of people who are very concerned about this.
As they should be.
What can happen there?
Well, I mean, if there will be a massive security investigation going on right now, contemporaneous with the search for him, about all the things he was currently involved in. And there will be a damage assessment done to what he has worked on or managed or whatever that will assume he has been taken. So all sorts of really difficult, detailed stuff will have to be done, assuming he has been taken by a nefarious entity. It's just the way it works. You assume the worst, so that when you find it out that it's a whole lot better than the worst, you're joyful. But if you don't assume the worst and it turns out worse than you assume, then you're in trouble. That's just the way it works.